Hello everybody, it is Dreaded Scoper here, and I'm here to bring you guys some Overwatch gameplay. Now I just got this game and I've been playing it a little bit, and as you can see in the title, I'm going to be doing a little bit of tips and tricks with Lucio just because of the fact that when I'm using him just in-game, he just seems very, versatile. And what I mean by that, guys, is literally he can do damage, he can get killing blows, he can literally do everything. So we're just going to go over his abilities really quickly. The triangle ability is Sound Barrier, which you get to use basically, it depends on how much damage your team takes, how much healing you do, and how much damage you deal. But you get to use it, a couple times around, so it gives you basically a temporary shield that's I think it's like around 500 or 400 health, which basically doubles like everyone's health. It's great, and I'll go a little bit more into it when I'm playing. Crossfade is you can switch between having an increased speed boost or healing nearby allies, and that's going to be pretty easy to kind of manage. I'll show you guys how to do that. Amp it up, I'll kind of show you guys the correct time to do it. It's all situational, guys, so there's some times where you might need to and it's not a perfect time, but you still need to. Sound Wave, it only has a 4-second cooldown, guys, so it's a very important ability to use. So I'll try and be teaching you how to use that too. R2, Sonic Amplifier, is your attack. I really don't use it that often. I use it kind of when people are at longer range, just to get maybe a couple extra damage, just to kind of hurt them a little bit. And then I'm not going to really go over wall ride just because I haven't mastered it yet. But basically, what you do, and this is on PlayStation, guys, so you're going to have to figure out the controls for your own station or whatever you're playing on PC, Xbox, or whatever. But you basically just hold X, and then one way I figured out to do it was basically jump off, and you can kind of get higher that way almost. So you're wall riding, and then jumping off onto a different platform, and that's kind of, I think, the best way to do it. I don't have any tips on that just yet because this is kind of more for beginners. But I'm just going to kind of go over when to use your abilities really, and hopefully we can get into a good game. And I've noticed with him, guys, is if you're looking for someone to take over a game, he's not really going to take over games. He's not going to be, the star of the team, really. He's going to do everything very, very well, though. So he's going to be able to do some damage. He'll do a ton of healing. He'll do a ton of everything. But, the one thing with him is I've noticed it kind of almost depends on how good the rest of your team is. What I mean by that, guys, is if your team is not good, he doesn't do enough damage to, really ever medal, ever. There might be some games where you get, bronze, but very rarely do I ever medal with him in damage. I do medal with him a lot in healing. Normally it's gold. I'll kind of show you guys how I medal with that. I guess I can go over some of the abilities. So when you're using him, guys, one thing to do is you want to be able to stay close to your teammates because he has that passive heal. So what you're going to want to do is you want to stay close to your teammates, but you don't want to overextend to the point where they can hit you a ton. It's a little hard to play with him just because of the fact that people want to kill the healers first. And, people are going to want to go after you. So hopefully we can get some... It looks like we have a pretty solid team. I mean, I'm the lowest rank here, and so hopefully this will be good. We got two, I think that's Widowmaker, I don't really know. But, anyways, I would also stay around pillars a lot. The reason I would say that is because when you use your, let's see, right off the bat, we have to be able to escort this, so we're not actually going to be able to leave the building for a little bit. So it doesn't matter. I would keep... In the beginning of the game, guys, make sure you keep on your speed boost. The reason that is it gets you to the objective faster, which is the goal. So I think that's pretty obvious. Keep your speed boost on. Now, if you can look out the window in whatever map you're on, you can kind of see whether or not the enemies are right there. As you can see, the enemies are obviously right there. So you're not going to use R1, but if the enemies were not just standing right here in front of us, let's say if we're both having to wait, use R1 and make sure you get your team out as fast as possible. But in this case, I'm going to save it up until I need to, I guess my team is completely abandoning that idea. That's fantastic, team. This isn't bad, though. You stay kind of near the back, and I can already tell you I'm about to get destroyed. I'm going to quickly do it here because it looks like they're going to get some high damage in. I'm going to push that guy right off, and I died. So that wasn't really good. I don't actually know where our team is. We actually don't have... That was not good. I don't actually know what happened there. All I saw was that basically... No, I wasn't. Alright, that was really crappy. Alright, so let's see if we can get something going here. One thing I like to do is just randomly shoot indoors. They're all in there. The reason I like to shoot indoors is because, again, people will come out of doors. Obviously, that's... I'm actually getting destroyed right now. There's not much I can do. The team above me is also really good. And, my team, I don't know about the other heroes, but I can tell you I don't like playing with some of these heroes, so... I'm going to quickly get out to try and help my teammate right about now. And then I will switch to healing. Since that guy needs it, obviously, you're going to be doing a lot of healing. I like this guy a lot. I love the fact that they have this huge shield that they can just use, I guess. I don't really know. Get a little bit of healing in there. It's only like a 12-second cooldown. And if your teammates literally are dying every 12 seconds, that's just not good. Can we not shoot them from... Oh, we can. Alright. Alright, so that was good. At least we killed them all together. Let's get another healing in, and we're gonna die. So, none of our teammates ran in. Guys, make sure when you're playing this game, make sure you're actually running in, too. It's not... I mean, I guess that was kind of a bad time to run in. But at the same time, I think that, well, anyways, you want to stay near this because this gives you even more passive healing. But literally, my teammates are not helping me at all. See, this is the problem. This is what I meant, guys, by you're not really going to, you know, win the game for your team. You're not going to lose it, but you're not going to win it. Because if your teammates aren't around you to help you, you just don't do enough damage, you don't do enough healing. So it's like, you need to kind of be like, behind everybody. And once you see people at critical, I wasn't able to heal them. Someone's behind me. I have no idea where my teammates are. I literally just don't. We have Hanzo, who does a ton of damage, but again, he's not the best, like, he's not the best teammate. Alright, so that was decent. The reason Hanzo really isn't the best teammate is because he literally has to stand up there, and I can't heal him. So it's like... I really should have killed him there. But if you stay near the payload, you will get more healing. So I don't know if I really need to explain it, but the healing you do is basically all just passive. And it's all just, you need to be near people. And kind of how you tell how much healing you're doing is by the number in the middle. And what that basically says is, right now I'm healing 3 people. So that's basically what it's saying. Hanzo's up there getting killed, so that's enjoyable. I'm dying because literally nobody is at the payload. Normally I don't die this many times, guys, but at the same time, normally my teammates aren't leaving me to die. So like I said, it's pretty hard to stay alive if the rest of your team isn't like with you. And right now, I mean, they're not going for the objective. See, I was able to help him. Alright, there we go. So I pushed him right into that corner basically because it kind of screws with him and it forces him to stay there for a little bit more. This guy's going behind enemy lines. I don't know what's going on at this point. I'm just going to heal up a little bit. What? I don't know all the abilities yet, guys. But right now, let's just get our team back into the game. We'll switch back. Let's give our team a big shield just because of right now. I feel as if we can get a big shield. Literally, my team is there killing me within seconds. They're literally killing me within seconds. I can't do anything. My teammates really need to, like, start helping me. Alright, now that we can get close to the payload, we can get some... That's the only reason that Hanzo guy is good. That literally is the only reason. It's the stupidest move in the game. I like this. Oh, alright, maybe not. Alright, so let's get some healings. There's someone behind us, so... Now there's someone in front of us. Oh, that guy died really fast. Alright, well I'm going to back up because I already know my teammates really aren't going to help me much. It's nothing against my teammates. We got a sniper up there that literally needs to die. That's not a sniper, that's that fucking monkey guy, isn't it? If I can get directly below it, we'll get some extra healing in, maybe. That's not gonna... I can't do much here. Maybe just by, like, running around it. I mean, that wasn't the best game. That was actually a relatively shitty game for me. But where the hell... Why isn't that moving? I'm gonna do this just because I think... What the fuck is going on here? Alright. Well, that was a messy game, guys. But when you're using your... I got most healing done. Which I guess doesn't say much since I was the only healer. And I had the most objective kills. So it allows you to kind of stay... Well, you should be staying around the objective all the time. But obviously my team is not. So... I'm gonna like my own stuff because I healed 33%. So again, you kind of play them by passively healing everybody. You need to see where everybody is at health. And once someone kind of gets in that middle range, that's when you want to use the amplifier to heal everyone back up. I'll go over more of his abilities just to kind of give you guys a basically just like a easy I don't even know. Just to go over these and to use them later. It's telling me I can't stream at 30 frames per second. That's literally... Alright, so I'm going to exit out of the game just for now. That team really wasn't great, but the other team kind of didn't have the heroes to counter us. So it wasn't terrible, but literally that was not a good... that was not a good game. So... Basically, Sound Bear, you're using it when it's kind of your team going up against their team. You use it basically to give your team just an extra 600 health or 500 or 400 or whatever. It literally will make your team just have like an extra 3 seconds of not taking damage. I don't know how long it lasts. That's what it does. It basically just makes everyone's health. So, as you can see, it slowly comes back down. So you want to use it when everybody on your team is relatively close to you, obviously, and then when you're fighting the rest of the other team, just on a head-to-head. Normally, you know, when you're just going head-to-head with the other team, it's a great way to just, you know, keep your allies alive for at least another, 3 seconds. So, as you can see, this is the amount of healing you do. It's not a ton of, well, alright. I don't know how much time, it looks like it's about 10 a second, which is, I mean, relatively, it's nice. And if your teammates have a little bit of survivability and aren't just standing out in the open like idiots, then you should be able to heal them and help them. Amp It Up is great for basically, like, you can see how much health your guy increases. It does a ton of extra healing. And then the speed boost is, that's insane. You want to use that speed boost right in the beginning of games to get out to that objective really quickly. Soundwave, you basically can use this. That's just how far it pushes you back. You should use it when you're relatively close to pillars, because what you can do is you can push people back, hide behind a pillar for a little bit, and what the enemy's gonna do is they're gonna come back and try and hit you again. But then you can hit them again and then go back around the pillar or whatever the case is, and you can literally just start running around items and just pushing people back, healing back up. And I've been able to stay alive for seconds on seconds on seconds just by being able to use the push ability correctly, because it screws up with people's timings. They're not, especially if it's like against a Reaper or something where the Reaper's really close to you, you push him back and that literally he does no damage from back there. So that's really nice. Wall ride. Oh, that's just your normal shot. This is really wall riding. So it's just an easier way for movement to get to other places. You're not going to really wall ride too much, I don't think. I don't think I would wall ride that much, because you're trying to stay close to your teammates. You're not trying to really, maybe in the beginning of the game when you're trying to get up to the objective, but you're trying to stay close to your teammates at all times. And if you're up on a wall, your team's probably down there dying. You need to heal them and pay attention to them. So the wall riding's cool and all, but I actually don't think it's that important. Like, it's nice to get to places faster, but honestly, guys, if your teammate's fighting down there, there's no reason to wall ride all the way up there. Maybe if your teammates are on the other side, you can wall ride and get to them faster, but I don't know how important it is to really. It might be harder to hit too. I don't know how fast you're really going, but. So anyways, guys, that's basically him. He's a great guy to have, especially because his healing is passive. It's great to have him on your team just because it's a good mixture of damage and healing, and he has a ton of versatility. He can easily help your team stay alive for. I think a good combination would be Lucio and Mercy. That's just me, just because I think that Lucio can kind of keep everyone alive for a little bit, and then Mercy can kind of top everybody off. That would be my combination, and Mercy can't really heal herself, so I don't think she is the best healer. I think that he is, but I don't know. So, anyways, guys, that's basically Lucio for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and this is just a little bit of gameplay, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you have any pointers for me, just let me know. I should have stayed in the back a little bit more, and I know that. But at the same time, I'm used to having people I'm with kind of being more up front and not just standing back and I don't know. So that's just me, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. And if you want anyone else, if you want me to play anybody else, just let me know in the comments below. And I will do that. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you.